Intensive egg production. Not pretty, but hugely efficient. The birds are warm, dry, well fed and watered. But in this one shed there are some 24,000 chickens. The cages are stacked 5 high, 6 birds in each cage. There's nowhere for them to scratch or perch or exhibit any instinctive behaviour. And so now the government is insisting that this will be outlawed by 2012.
I think it's ridiculous legislation to totally and utterly rehouse basically 70% of the UK's egg industry. 5 years is just not long enough to do it.
When you look at this, I mean, are you okay with this now?
If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. All right, maybe I'm used to seeing them, but working these sheds, you know, we have barn sheds as well. Working these systems, our staff and ourselves are happy with it, yeah.
This is the barn system he's talking about. Still tight on space, but the chickens have more freedom. And then there's free range, where the birds can spend their days outside. Increasingly popular with welfare-conscious consumers. But still, battery or value eggs are easily the best sellers. It's estimated that 63% of eggs produced in the UK are from battery hens. Free range accounts for 32%. The difference easily explained by the price. One leading supermarket charges £1.28 for half a dozen free range, just 73 pence for battery. Still, though, the government says battery cages must go.
There have been some people who have been arguing that we should delay the implementation of that ban. It's not a view that I share. I think it's a change that is long overdue. I think it's one that the public supports.
The same argument could be applied to chickens produced for meat. The pressure group Compassion in World Farming says their pictures show that methods here are also unacceptable. The RSPCA says commercial chickens across the board need better welfare.
With regards to meat chickens, they're given very little space, in fact less space than an A4 sheet of paper, and actually less space per bird than laying hens. And so we need to make real improvements here, particularly on space, but also other conditions such as lighting and environmental enrichment.
The message from animal welfare groups is that free range is the way forward. There are, of course, many who would hope that this would be the future of the egg and poultry industry. But free range is labour-intensive and expensive. And farmers say that as long as consumers insist on cheap food, then this can only be a niche part of the market. Jeremy Cook, BBC News in Cheshire.